Cheers. Back at it again. Happy Friday again. Yeah, go check out my last video, literally 30 minutes ago. An unboxing from Beer Man, so go check that out. So yeah, back with another beer review. It's been a couple days since I did one. So I got one from Portland, Maine. This one is called Swish. This is from Bissell Brothers. This is a double IPA coming in at 8% ABV. So there's the can art. Swish. This one was canned on June 12th, 2025. So pretty fresh. Yeah, Swish is one of those beers that has been a staple in the craft beer community for a while. I think they just put out a video. Bissell did it 3 months ago, commemorating this is the 10th year anniversary of Swish, so 10 years. I've had this before, a long time ago. So it's nice to revisit again. But yeah, like I said, this is one of those beers, kind of like Ghost in the Machine, Heady Topper, Focal Banger, that kind of stuff. One of those. If you're into craft beer and you see this, definitely try it out. If you like IPAs, that's for sure. So this one is brewed with Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe, and it's got a Golden Promise malt based. 80 IBUs, so that's interesting. They actually list the IBUs. But yeah, pretty fresh, 100% Maine grown grain. That's what it says on the top part of the can. So pretty simplistic can design right there. Got the Bissell Brothers logo right there, and obviously Swish on the side. I think the last one I had was like a pale ale, which was like the Silver Swish or Swish Silver, something like that, and that one was phenomenal. Yeah, Bissell Brothers is great. Nothing Gold is one of their big ones besides Swish. Reciprocal is really good. Lux, which I believe is a pale ale as well, it's really good. I think they do a Pilsner. Just everything from Bissell has been fire. So, and this is one of the hyped ones. So my bottle shop got a bunch in, and went and picked some up. So cheers to the first beer in a while, since Sunday. I know that's not too far, not long ago, but for me it is. Try not to drink during the work week, but now that I'm on vacation. Here's what she looks like. So nice 2-finger head. Like an orange, like a dark orange color. This glass kind of interesting because it's darker up top and then obviously lighter on the bottom, more hazier on the bottom. Nice bubbles up top. Ooh, definitely getting like a lot of peach, tropical fruits, like a candied orange. It smells like it's going to be creamy. Alex would love it. Yeah, definitely a lot of tropical fruits. That nice orange note, maybe a little berry note. There's a little bit of maybe a little grassiness. Doesn't smell overly sweet. Smells nice. Doesn't smell. Hopefully it's not too green. Like I said, and it's what? Today's the 27th. 15 days old. So 2 weeks in a day. Cheers, miscellaneous. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it smells great. So yeah, let's get into it. Cheers. Yeah, so right off the bat, there's like a nice citrus pop, nice sweetness, tropical fruits. It is a little bit green. There's a little, not, I don't want to say hot burn because there's not hot burn, but definitely tell it's fresh. ABV's masked very well, not boozy whatsoever, not overly sweet, not super malty. Definitely get a lot of citra in this. You get a little bit of berry note in here. Simcoe, I guess you're kind of getting those. It's a little bit like a layered beer, different layers from the first sip to this, last swallow. But I think it's well balanced. Nice ABV. I mean, you wouldn't know. I mean, if they knocked it down to 7%, I mean, you probably wouldn't know either. But from 7 to 8, maybe if they made it 9, it might be a little boozy. But let's see what it tastes like out of the can. Ooh. Definitely some hot burn out of the can. Yeah, I don't know if there's little bits. No, not really. Like I said, 2 weeks old. 2 weeks in it. What, 3 days? No, 2 weeks and 2 days. No, 1 day. I don't know. What's the math? The 12th? Yeah, on the 15th. Today's the 27th. Yeah, 15 days. What am I doing? 2 weeks in a day. Yeah, this is good. I knew it would be. Like I said, there's a lot of hype behind this beer. I'm sure people will be like, "Oh, it's not as good as it was when I first had it 10 years ago, or 5, 6, 7 years ago." But I mean, everyone's gonna say that, right? That's with any beer. I mean, I'm sure they tweak it each year, kind of. Maybe they don't. Who knows? But yeah, 10 years, 10-year anniversary this year for Swish, which is crazy. Um, I don't know what I paid for this. I don't think it was too expensive. I'm sure it's probably a little bit more pricier than getting it at the actual brewery, but there is a little bit of upcharge. But my bottle shop doesn't really upcharge too much, so that's good. I did buy a 4-pack, so there's that. Because my bottle shop, you can't split anything up until the only 4-packs you can split up are stouts and heavily fruited sours. Everything else you got to buy 4-packs. So, and I mean, why wouldn't I buy a whole 4-pack of Swish? Cheers, Sammy Buckaroo. How are you? Time is it? 9 something in the morning over there? Almost 10 a.m. Having a couple beers tonight or what? I know I am. Haven't had a beer since Sunday. Cutting back a little bit during the work week, but now I'm on vacation, so might as well enjoy it. Plus, my fridge is packed. Maybe I'll go live. I haven't been live in a while. I don't know if I have enough hours, though. Probably. I haven't really been streaming too much lately. I haven't really put out any videos recently, except the one earlier today and then one Sunday. But Swish. What can I say? Sammy boy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how widely distributed Bissell Brothers is. But I get a lot of shit that people don't really get anywhere. I'm pretty spoiled where I'm at. Like I said, I don't know what I paid for the 4-pack. Like I said, probably wasn't pricey. Yeah, beers. But I mean, they're giving it a 4.8 or 4.48 on Untapped. I don't know what's Beer Advocate giving it, like 100. Yep, 100. I don't know. It's great. Like I said, this is one of those beers from back in the day that like the Focal Banger, Heady Topper type stuff, where like, oh, you got Swish. Who'd you have to? What kidneys did you have to sell? Or just like with Zombie Dust. Zombie Dust used to be really hard to get back in the day. You can only get it like in Indy at Three Floyds most of the time. They didn't really distro. Um, but yeah, it's crazy that how craft beer has changed. Obviously, since obviously the pandemic, you see a lot of these breweries out there that you would never think would be distroing or putting on the shelves. Um, and I mean, I'm not complaining. I've had a little sleep in. Now it's shower time. I'll be keen. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I seen you do those 2 beer reviews earlier today. But yeah, this one's good. I mean, could you have more than one? Maybe. Depends on how much beer you want to drink. You know, could you kill a 4-pack of it? Probably. I mean, at 8%, you might be feeling a little good. But yeah, like I said, this is one of those old school. I don't want to say old school, but I guess it is. It's 10 years old. 10-year anniversary this year. So, but oh boy, excuse me. Oh, that's not a good sign. You're yawning on the first beer review. Um, is Swish their flagship? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Um, I mean, we don't get it. I mean, this is the first time in a while we got Swish. Most time we get like their Lux or reciprocal, or I think one time we got the what's that one? Something everything, whatever. All everything or something. I know they did a collab with Tilted Barn. Um, and it was kind of iteration of that everything. What is it called? Everything something. Not Bissell Carpets. Jeez Louise. What was it? I don't remember the name of the beer. Something everywhere or everything, or is it everywhere? Now we're getting off tangent. Everywhere. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. So they got the substances one, Swish, reciprocal, nothing gold, Lux. I never had big. Oh, here's to feeling good all the time. That's another one I had. I know there's a collab with, like I said, Tilted Barn. Was it Tilted Barn? So here's to feeling good all the time. That's another one of their hype. I guess kind of hyped ones. That one's 7.8 double. I don't list the hops on that one. Preserve and Protect. I don't know what that one is. I've never seen that. That must be a newer one. Built off the blueprint of Nuclear Whim. Not sure what Nuclear Whim is. I'm guessing that's one of their other beers. Umbra, Nuclear Whim is, oh, there you go. Lucky, never had that. Dangle. It's a lager. Never had a Keller beer by then. I don't know if they do. Oh, there it is. Swish Silver, Pale Ale. Swish Light. That's the one. That's the last one I had. That one's only 4%. I don't know if they do. Oh, they do a milk stout. Revival. Cream ale. And that's, I guess that's it. There's a bunch of other ones, but they don't have I don't have a lot of stouts. Cheers, Waiver. Glad to see the Crimson Ghost made it through. There it is. That's it. Cheers, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Happy Juneteenth. Yeah. Appreciate that. All day. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Waiver. Dream all day. I dream about seltzer. Nice. White Claw. I want to invite everyone if you join us. Thanks for Latter-day Saints. We're a small organization with a big lacking tooth. Yeah, that's true. We're trying to get more members. Shout out to the Latter-day Snakes. Yeah, this beer is great. We'll have it at communion. I haven't used this glass in a while. Look, it's got like knuckles, and he turns into a hop. How cool is that? The Answer. I haven't been to The Answer in quite some time. But just like I haven't had this beer in quite some time, you know? How fitting, right? How fitting is that? I guess I can score this, right? So I do mine out of 100. So Bissell Brothers, Swish. I'm gonna give it a 90. Hold on. I'll give it a 95. I'll give it right down the middle. I mean, it's not mind blowing. It's one of those beers, like I said, you should try if you're into craft beer and you like IPAs and you see it around. I mean, it's worth a try. Just like I said, Focal Banger, Heady Topper, Ghost in the Machine. Shoot, even like Toppling Goliath, like King Sue or Double Dry Hop King Sue, which we just got in. I've had teeth pulled, so it's kind of hard to pronounce. Evidently, my front teeth haven't pronounced 8. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's good. But I've had so many IP, like, you know how it is. Like, I know this used to be the GOAT back in the day. Look, now I'm sounding like one of those people that, oh, it used to be good back in the day. I'm not saying it's bad. I gave it a 95. Like, it's right down the middle, It was either that or a 96. Still a great beer. It's in that A range. Pushing A plus. 95 is A plus. I'm using my hands a lot. Yeah, so I got some of this. Some 2 new Little Willows. Because you know how I feel about Little Willow. I love them to death. Every time they put something out, I gotta buy it. So, and they put something out, and I bought it. What hoppage? It's 8% and 80 IBUs is what this beer is. And it's crazy because most of the time they never tell you the IBUs, right? But Bissell Brothers does. But the before the M. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on who you're asking. What you got to feel the room, right? You got to see what the audience is like. You just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. But yeah, 95 for this. Bissell Brothers Swish half court shot, full court shot out of the stadium. He still swished it. Swish your mouth with hydrogen peroxide just to get all the, the bad juju out. Or if you're feeling sick, come on down to the church. We'll help you out. Got a great community. Appreciate everyone stopping in. I don't know what I'm doing after this. Friday night. I'm on vacation. I don't go back to work till July 8th. So it's quite some time. A week and a few days. So, all right, Sammy. Have a good time with your shower and coffee time and eating and whatever else you plan on doing. Appreciate you stopping in. Cheers to one of our higher up members in the church, Bounty, by observation. He'll be doing a reading this weekend. Come for the coming holiday of 4th of July. So that'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our live feed on Twitch tomorrow night. So if you can tune into that, that'd be great. If not, you can catch the replay on YouTube. So yeah, cheers to Waver. I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, seemed fine to me. Sammy, Paul, Miscellaneous was in the chat. And yeah. So yeah, appreciate everyone stopping in. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know what the deal is. I don't even know how I have a YouTube channel anymore. But anyways, cheers everyone stopping in. Happy Friday. And I'm sure I'll see some of you somewhere at some point. Either tonight or at the church. So yeah, Bissell Brothers. Get some. Swish. 95. Cheers.